Hey, this is another episode of Heal Me I'm Good, and we are playing on offense, Dustbowl, favorite. I'm not sure why people stood there. I was actually very worried for that medic because oftentimes you'll have like a crits demo run up there and just like crits everyone, so I was trying to stay far back. But end up taking I think it was a pill, and so we just Uber out here. I do want to kind of see what they have. It sounds like they have a sentry gun, and actually the timing worked out pretty well. Ooh, got destroyed. But the timing worked out pretty well where at least they could take out the sentry gun and we could move forward. It wasn't that difficult, I think, to push the first point, but we tried to save the medic there. But the second point was tough because I think the reason why we took the first point so easily was they were probably waiting back in the second point, which I don't know, like Dust Bowl is one of those weird maps, at least the first one. Like, do you wait and put up a big fight on the first point, but then if you do that, you'll lose the second point real hard, or do you concede the first point and just, take it from there? So, trying to heal the heavy here, hoping he wasn't going to be locked out. It was definitely nice to have a heavy. I know in the previous round, I don't think we had a heavy. I think we only had a soldier or two, but it's definitely nice to have them. I'm just trying to build Uber here because we're going to go in and hopefully destroy the gun. I saw the pyro there, so it made me a little worried to go left, and so I'm glad the heavy went straight. And we created a pretty big distraction right there. I didn't know there was that gun there, though, at the point. And at this point, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm going to die. So I end up leaving him, and those two guys chased me, but I think the soldier ended up getting him, which is really nice. And we're pushing on the last point right now, I think because of that chaos that we sort of created. And this is scary. It's the one demo man versus like 5 people, and so I'm like, oh no. Try to heal. Epic melee battle here on the last point. Demo man for the win right there. And we end up capping that, which is really kind of surprising that we had won, because I didn't think we were going to win that one so fast. But nevertheless, still pretty happy. And so here we are on map 2 of Dustbowl offense, having just won that first one. I think our class composition overall was pretty good, and it was enjoyable to heal people. I don't think I died at all during this match. My first death is actually going to come up, but we end up Ubering right out the door. I'm surprised they didn't have a demo man, because normally like there's demo man up, on top of that shed there, and they're spamming everything, and we can't get out, and it's this crazy rush. But yeah, actually ended up not being too bad. Saw the spy here, and lag. That sometimes it's so difficult. I don't know as the medic what my job should be. Should it be to fight him, needle him, melee him? I don't know. I guess at close range the spy will have the advantage because of the trick stabs and the lag and all that. But I feel like the chances of getting the crit for me are also greater because it's like a one-hit crit, right? So I'm still trying to figure that out, how to work through that with the spy, because as a medic I end up seeing a lot of spies, not just I see them walking towards my teammates, but also 1v1ing me, and it's always kind of tricky on how to deal with them. There's nothing really that great to deal with the spy. Maybe Vitasol? I don't know. I'm not really sure. I was hoping that I would take the soldier with the Uber, but the heavy actually ended up pushing up, and right here I was trying to get the heavy's attention so that he would turn and shoot the engineer, because he has a frontier crit. So he ends up hitting him, but there's the engineer building in the hallway, and unfortunately that plus pyro plus getting caught in the door there equals me dying. So I was trying to escape him, but yeah, backpedaling, not that great. But there is that engineer gun in the middle, and that's actually, it's a weird spot, because if you push up from the top right, it's not, and you're shooting down, like if you go through the tunnel here on the right and then you just demo man it down, you put some stickies, it's not really that big a deal. But when you attack it from the front, it's actually very difficult to get, because the gun can shoot at really long range. And so once that gun is gone, I'm just hoping we can make it here. And this pyro behind me, I thought it was a spy. I was ready to die, But I thought, oh wow, thank you, Pyro. I mean, that very much appreciated. And so we're pushing in here. I pretty much knew as soon as I got Uber, I was pressing it, and it just so happened that the Pyro pushed up, and I think this flash was pretty nice. You know, to save the Pyro there and get the sentry gun, and also lead the Pyro forward while the soldier pushed up too. It created enough like craziness that we definitely want. But I really appreciate the Pyro for sticking with me there, because I could have died had that not been a real Pyro. I don't know about these Ubers. I'm sort of watching them now, and I'm like, man, I pop Ubers like right out the gate. I don't know if that's the best thing. But a lot of it is, I don't know what the heck is out the door. You know, I probably should take some time to like look and see, oh, okay, where is everyone? But I usually just stay behind. I don't want people to see me. I'm not sure why. But they push up with their own Uber, and I'm just sort of waiting it out. Demo spam coming over the top, Pyro, flare gun. You know, I'm just trying not to get backstabbed, and just waiting until we can move forward. It's really tough when they put the gun up in the top right, but I'm glad that they actually didn't. And we pretty much got the first point. Pretty free, I think, but as you, I'm sure know, if you play Dustbowl on offense, third point, or third map, it's really tough to get the last one. Right here, I remember thinking to myself, oh, I don't think they have anybody up there, right? In that, you know, like that little room, the spawn hallway. I was like, there's nobody up there, right? But someone should go check. And then, of course, the heavy drops down, and I'm like, oh. So I try to back up. But then the Force of Nature scout shot him right into me, and I pretty much died. So I don't really credit that to bad positioning. It's just sort of like bad luck, you know. I mean, it was just bad timing. But here we go. We're at 50%. We're rounding the corner, which is really nice to take control of the corner, I think, this early. I don't think they have anything set up. I'm trying to hear for sentries or buildings or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure we have it for free in terms of the positioning and what we're doing here. I can see that there is a sentry gun, though. I saw something. I thought maybe our team was attacking from the bottom or from the right side. I'm not exactly sure. I just see a lot of things going down, so just had to push up here. And this was like craziness, because you have the Devil Man up there, the red Devil Man, and then you have our team. You have like 5 people here. Then the Pyro comes down, trying to save the Pyro and medic. I'm trying to just keep the soldier alive and not get air blasted, reflect, but we do end up winning through all that craziness. And yeah, that was 3 pretty quick rounds. It's always fun to heal good people and good teammates. So yeah, had a good time. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.